Sal's Crafts. Welcome back if you've been before, and hi if this is your first time. This is my Whip and Chat for the week, where I will discuss all sorts of things that have been happening in the Withington household. I have my candle lit. This is my new lavender, vanilla and chamomile one. It's supposed to be nice and relaxing. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to burn down the side, so I'm doing the foil trick, but I'm going to put it over out the way for safety purposes, and that's for anybody that needs any prayers, thoughts, or just a bit of positivity. No, that's, oh sorry, I'm trying to be careful getting down with no noise, but it ain't gonna happen. Anybody that might need it, know that it's lit for you there. I've got the cable in my phone because I forgot to charge it up properly, so hey ho. We are doing Bubblegum Spaniel, is that what it's called? Yeah, Bubblegum Spaniel. Can you see it? I can't see what the hell I'm doing because I'm sat down under the camera. I need to sort out my camera angle a bit better, but you know, it's one of those things. It is what it is. But this is Diamond Art Club's Bubblegum Spaniel by Maryline Kavanagh, is it? And I'm doing this for the Spring Fling by Deep Diamond Painting Fanatics, I think she's called. But doing that anyway, I love it. I've got my trays. I'm going to use this one. I usually use this one, which is from Shyness Shazza, but I've dropped it a few times. It's only got a couple of cracks, to be fair, so it shows how well made it is, because it is acrylic. So I'm going to use this one because I've got the new one, and I've only used it I think once. But I just love this one, absolutely love it. So we're going to use that one today, and I'm not sure what pen I'm going to use today. Do we go for purple or turquoise? I think we'll go for the turquoise. This is from Enabler's Post, this one. I won, you know, where you bid and whoever gets the highest bid wins, and she did for internationals. And she, oh, this is last year sometime, and she said she'd pay half the postage, which I thought was great. Or did she pay full? She might have paid full postage. No, I think she paid half. I don't know, whatever it was anyway. But she's very generous. And I managed to get this one, and I love it. But I need to put some wax in it, because I haven't used it for a while. So I'll put some clean wax in it. And as you see, they are the metal. Is it brass, Elizabeth? I can't remember. I do apologise. I can't remember if these are brass tips or... Oh, somebody tell me what tips she's got. Put it in the comments down below if you know what the metal is she uses. But it's lovely to use. So we thought, and I haven't used it for ages, so I thought, right, let's get it out. So I've got my Diamond Art Club wax. So we'll use that, I think. I've got that in there, and then we'll get our colours out, because you know me, I start chatting and I forget to even put a colour down on the page. So shall we do these dotty dots with the eyes? They remind me of frog spawn. Don't ask me why. Which is, I don't know if you can see it from where you are, but it's one of these in the bag, is it? Nope. Yep, it's that one. Well, it can't be that one, is it? Well, it might be, actually. It's that one with a dot, but on here it's a circle with a dot. I'm just checking I got the right one. There isn't any others that's similar. Nope, it is the right one, because that would be just my luck that I'd put the wrong one. Right, what's been happening? Well, I can tell you today it's absolutely fripping atrocious weather. It is absolutely peeing down, to put it mildly. It has not stopped all night, all day, and the wind's really strong. It's not quite storm wind, but it's not far off. It is, the trees are a-shaking. I've only been out once in it, and that was enough. I'm not going out again. Nope, I'm taking my socks off, so I can't possibly go out again. That's, oh, sorry, that's Mrs. Coffee because I've been watching Mrs. Coffee. Let me just put it on pause and on thing. I've been watching Mrs. Coffee before I did this, and I will finish watching it after because I thought if I don't get this done, this Whip and Chat, I'll forget all about it and it won't get done. And I do like telling you all about my week. Grant and Jessie are off today. They're in a craft fair in Abergavenny, which is just over an hour away. Jessie decided she wanted to go with her dad. They said it's very quiet there, but I suppose it's going to take a while for craft fairs to get back up to how they used to be. People have got to suss them out, haven't they? See whether they're safe and how they feel about it. And it's not the best weather to go out and about because where the hall is in down the one street in Abergavenny, but no parking near it. So you'd have to park and walk, and if you don't want to get wet, you're not going to be going, are you? But he said at least he gets to spend a day with his youngest daughter. So I'll find out how many times they fell out when they come home, because they are so alike. So alike, and neither of them will give in to the other one. So it's, yeah, it's like a battle of wills with them two. They're both pig-headed. And they both like to get the last word in. Yeah, so you can imagine what that's like. So Millie was away last night, so she came back about 10 this morning. She went and stayed at her friend's. Josh is here, he's in bed. He went out last night. He came home Thursday. He had 3 new tattoos, didn't know nothing about it, so he walked in. I looked at his arms, I thought, have you had another tattoo? And he went, yeah, I've had 3. Oh, okay. Can I see them? Yeah. So he showed them me. Went upstairs. He'd said hello to his dad, and he went out. And since Thursday night that he'd come here, I think I've probably seen him a maximum, all total, 20 minutes, if that. No idea when he's going back. He had to come back to have his COVID jab yesterday. He tried to see if he could swap it to Hull, but it's completely different health board, so nope. He has to have it done here. So he came home. So I said, how long are you staying? When you're going back? I don't know. And I said, oh, you know, rough idea, a week, a month, you know, you back for good? Are you going back? I told you I don't know. And it depends how I feel tomorrow. So, but it depends how he feels after the jab. I don't even know which one he had because he went at 4:30 and I haven't seen him since. I heard him come in the night and that was it. In the early hours of the morning. Yeah, he doesn't like talking to his mum. I don't think I'm cool. It's like it doesn't ring me, doesn't nothing. And I know my friend said, just take it that you've done a good job. He's independent. He feels secure enough to look after himself. So you've done your job. She said, boys are like that. But it does hurt a bit if I'm truthful. You know, I don't even want to know the ins and outs of his life, but just to have a little chat with his mum. He does phone his granddad up, so that's something. He phones him 2 or 3 times a week and has a chat with him. So my dad fills me in on most things. He said, well, don't you know? I said, nope. I said, he tells me absolutely nothing. I said, the only time he talks to me is if he wants something. That's usually about the only time. I said, oh, he wants me to tell you something, Dad. Anyway, moving on from that. Millie had her hair dyed. She's decided that she wanted her hair dye and she wanted to pay for it herself. She says, I've got the money, I'm independent. She said she wants it down like, is it Narcissa Malfoy in Harry Potter? Narcissa? I don't know, something like that. Where it's blonde underneath the brown, because she's got really dark brown hair like me. So we knew it would take more than one session, so she's at the first one. And she did well. She went and booked it herself. Went and seen the lady first weeks ago now to her to look at her hair and say, yeah, they can do it. But I don't know how it would take the first time, but they'd, you know, they could do it, but it might take more than one session. So I said to Millie, well, if you're prepared to pay for it, you know, it's up to you. It's not going to be a cheap thing. And she said, no. She said, because I said she had to help with the payment of doing out the shed, making it all nice to her, and I said if she really wanted it, then she would have to help save her pocket money stuff up, and you know, towards bits and pieces for it. Well, being a mum, you don't do you? You don't charge them. But so she's got this money, so I said you can keep it. So she said, well, she'll use it for her hair. But I have said I will pay for the next one. So I think she's got that in 4 or 5 weeks, because I said they'll let her hair settle now and what they've done. And then they'll do the next stage in 4 or 5 weeks, so it doesn't damage the hair then. But she's over the moon. Boy, she looks grown up though. She does look grown up. I just think I better check that I did press the play button, didn't I? Yeah. That's always my fear. I always think, oh no. But it is nice. And she says she feels grown up with it. Her friends all like it. So you forget they're changing. She's 16, 17 this year. My babies are growing up slowly. Yeah. Jessie, I said she's got to stop growing. She's that bloody tall getting. I've got to look up to her now, bless her. We went to the seaside again Sunday. Jessie needed a couple more tops and things because we didn't get them all the week before, because I said try them at home, see what you like. Then when we go back, you can see if you like them. When we go back, we'll get some more. Well, because I'd had such a rough week that week. Grant says he knows that I love to go and see the waves, go and see the sea and watch the waves, and I'm happy as Larry. So he said, come on, Sunday we'll go. So Millie stayed behind because she had to do more on her art project, do a final piece for her exams. So she's done she wanted to finish the pagoda diorama. Is that what you call the temples? So she'd constructed a lot of it with you know, the stirrers you have in coffee, the stick stirrers you have in coffees and things. She used that in cardboard, and then this what's it called? Not variegated. You know, the bumpy goes up and down like that. Cardboard, I can't think what it's called. For the roof, the textured roof. And she's doing it, and she was so frustrated with it because she said, oh, it doesn't look right. It doesn't, like, she's doing half the building, and it will be, you look at it and you'll see, you know, the 3D effect of this building. Like next to Mount Fuji she's got on there, and then she'll have a lake with a bridge over it as well and something. So trying to bring, and then she's got cherry blossom coming down over the picture on wires and flowers and stuff that she's painted. So it's a beautiful piece, beautiful piece. But she got herself in the right tears on this blinking pagoda thing, because she said it didn't look like what she wanted. And I said, hang on a minute. I said, you haven't bloody painted it yet. So of course it was all in yellow cardboard, brown cardboard, white cardboard. Then you've got the brown sticks of the stirrers that she'd used, plus you've got like the glue that you've used to stick, so you've got the colour of that. So I said, you've got a mixed match of colours. I said, I'm telling you now, you do the red on there, the red and the white of the temple. I said, it will look different than the black, the roof and stuff. I said, it will look totally different. So she stayed home on the Saturday while we went, and she did it, and oh my bloody god, it's amazing. It is, and she's a lot happier. She said she was glad she stayed behind, although she missed out on a Starbucks, she said, and sit by the sea, but she was glad she's done it. So she's got a little bit more she wants to do on it, she said, just to finish off. She's put balconies on there now, because she said it needed the balconies. So she put balconies on it. I can't remember, there's something else she wanted to finish off on it, just to tweak it a bit. And then she's going on to the lake part, which will just be part of a lake on there, and then the bridge. And I don't know, I think she's got another 3 weeks left that she's got that she can do it. So, no, fair play, she's hard worker. So she missed the beach, but Jessie loved it because she had me and her dad to herself for a change, because that doesn't, very rare does that happen, that any of the kids get me or Grant on their own. So Jessie loved it. Her dad the dog, like, of course, and Lily loved it as well. So we got Jessie all that she needed. I went into Waterstone because I wanted to get the Ninja Instapot cooking book, but they didn't have it, because I thought I need some more recipes. Got Jessie a tops, some sports top, bra tops. Got her a purse because she needed a new proper purse, because hers was so tatty. You know, she's getting grown up now, and she don't want the baby purses. So I got her one of those. So she was happy as Larry. And then when we were in Sports Direct, we saw a miniature football. It's only about that big, but it's about that big. It's a proper leather one, you know, with the hexagon patches. So we said, oh, we'll get that for the dog, take on the beach. So we got this come out, and Grant was sat on the wall waiting with her. She bloody knew. She was sniffing in this bag, pulling on this bag. I said, how the hell does she know? But she could smell the leather. So I opened the bag and shown her. Oh my God, her tail nearly wagged off. She was so excited. So I said, well, come on, we'll go down to where the dog beach is. Sit and have a coffee there, because there's a little coffee hut thing. And then we'll take her on the beach. Oh, of course, we sat at these tables outside, because you only can have outside tables at the moment. And Grant went up to get the coffees. Patreons will all know this, because I filmed it all, and they've got the videos on my Patreon, which, if you don't know, is where you can support my channel and you get inside information. You get vlogs and little videos of what's been going on and what's going to be happening, and help with some decisions on where I'm going with the channel or my Etsy shop and things like that. So they got to see Lily. We were sat on the table. Grant's queuing up to get the coffee. Whine and cry. She was sat on Jessie's knee. She was the biggest baby you've ever seen, because she could see the beach. She wanted to go there and then. So it was like having a toddler, you know, when they want to go something there and then. She was whining and crying and pulling on Jessie to go to the beach, and we're going, nope, we're going to have a cup of coffee first and then we'll go on the beach. Oh, it was funny. She did whine. Grant come back. He said, was that her I could hear? I went, yep, that was her. He said, what's she crying for? I said, because she wants to go on the beach. He said, well, she's got to wait. I said, I know. Well, by the time we'd finished our coffee and went on the beach, God, she was that bloody excited. She chased this ball like it was no tomorrow. I mean, it's bigger than her mouth, so how the hell she picked it up, I don't know. But she did. And we kicked it up and down the beach, up and down the beach. Me and Jessie then, when she was tired out, because Grant sat down on the beach after a while, and then she took the ball and just flaked out by the side of him. So me and Jessie went beach glass hunting. We come back with some nice pieces as well, to be fair. Only little tiny jars. Millie puts them in a jar and Jessie puts them in a jar. I think Jessie's putting them in a jar now as well. Beach glass. But we both love doing that. Go and seeing what colours we can find. And she found a really nice blue one, which is quite rare to find, the light blue. Well, any blue is quite rare to find nice pieces. But yeah. But it was a nice day out. We were back home by about 3 p.m, something like that. I didn't want to be there all day. So it was nice, to be fair. Oh, sorry, got itchy eye. Yeah, it was. Poor old Mill, though. She was gutted that she missed out, but she was so glad that she did what she did. And I said, well, yeah, because now you can switch off. You know where you go, and you know what you do, and you know it's okay. So that was the end of that. Dad went to see Mum as usual. He said it was quite a nice visit this time, only for an hour this time. Next week I'm going to go with him. I can't go in, but I can look at her through the window. I've been having, you know, when you're having weird dreams, and I've been crying a lot, missing her and getting really emotional about things and not having my mum to talk to like normal. So I said to Dad, I'm going to come up and look through the window, and then hopefully, if it's a nice day, they've said they'll bring her outside in a wheelchair. So I'm hoping to God it's going to be a nice day next Wednesday, so she can come out and I can actually see her. I know I can see her through the window, but it's not quite the same, is it? Yeah, and she had one of the nurses phoned me and said they're trying to keep her diabetes under control at the moment, because she's on insulin injections now, which keep it really good through the day. They managed to maintain it through the day, but their problem is in the morning her sugars drop too low, extremely low. They've tried to get her to eat a little something, because she needs to eat something for supper to see her through till the morning, but she won't. She's told them basically what they can do with the supper. So they've had the diabetes nurse in. They've tried to alter insulin, but then her sugars go too high without this dose of insulin she has injected. So she said they're going away and they're going to rethink. They've taken her off the tablets, because she was on some tablets as well. So they've taken her off that, but keeping her on the injection. They need to, if it was possible, which they tried, but it's not possible, they needed to do a 48-hour, minimum 24, but try for 48 hours of hourly bloods through the day, and then 1 or 2 through the night, to see what the hell is going on. Yeah, no, she couldn't tolerate it. I think they said they did 3 or 4, and it was stressing her out, because it isn't nice having your finger pricked all the time. You know, it is a sharp little thing, and she forgets why she's having it done and can't understand why they're hurting her. And they said the stress it was causing is just not worth it. So they said, we knocked that on the head, hope you can understand. And I said, yeah, I don't want you putting her through stress. So they're going to go away, review with the doctor. He's happy with the rest of it. And she's sleeping. She wants to sleep all the time. So they don't know whether it's the fact that the medications, again, needs altering or what. Or whether it's just her progression with the dementia. So to be fair, they are looking into every avenue. You know, they said they don't want to leave anything unturned, which you can't ask for anymore. Hang on, I've got somebody knocking on the door. Millie's friends, I don't know who it was. Yeah, so they're gonna, you can't fault them, they're trying to do their best for Mum. But I saw a post go up yesterday from her home. You never guess what they had visiting them. I am so jealous, can't believe it. They had alpacas, 2. One was called Alex, one was called Bethany, visit the home. And they're house trained and everything, and they're therapy animals, and they take them all around residential homes and stuff, and care homes, and, you know, for the disabled or elderly or wherever, or rehabilitation centres. And they take these alpacas around. Oh, the photos, oh my God, they're so fluffy and cute and whatever. And there was a few photos of the residents, and I did have a little cry. So I put, oh, I hope my mum got to see them, because she absolutely loves animals, because she does. She worships animals, and animals seem to attract, she attracts animals of every shape and size, would always go to my mum. And I didn't expect a reply, but fair play, bless them, they replied and said, yeah, Alex had visited her in her room, and she was cutching with it and stroking it and talking to it. And I was like, oh, that's more than she does to anybody else, like. But they said she was smiling from ear to ear yesterday. And I'm like, oh, thank you so, so much. I'm welling up now thinking about it. Just something to give her a little bit of a happy boost, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. You know, her brain's not letting her do anything now. So that little bit of joy she must have had yesterday stroking that animal Oh, it's just immense. So I thank these people that do this, that have chained these alpacas and take them round, and oh, it's lovely, lovely. But yeah, so hopefully I'll go and see Mum next Wednesday. Dad went to see Jacqueline. She's okay, you know. But he said next week, I think it's from next week, they're allowed indoor visits. No, 17th of May. No, 17th of May, I think it comes into force, that they can do indoor visits. But he's got to have a lateral flow test. Well, when he goes to see Mum, he has lateral flow tests when he's there. But then they supply them. But in Jacqueline's home, you've got to supply your own. So I had to go online yesterday and trying to find out where we could get them. That took me ages because I'm not the swiftest on the laptop, but I did find it, and I said to him, he'd gone and done his shopping, so I waited till he'd come back, and I said, right, you're going to have to help me. I can never remember if his birthday, I know his birthday in his month, but I could never remember if it's 37 or 1938. I know, I think Mum's is 1936, and his is 1937, or Mum was 1937 and he was 1938. But I couldn't remember. But it is, he's 38 and Mum's 37. So filled this form in, and you'll get 7 days worth of them. So he'll have 7 lots to do, because he only has to do it that once when he goes. So he'll have like 7 visits that he can use them for. So he was over the moon. So I ordered them yesterday for him to get them delivered, and put my email, because like he hasn't got anything like that, and my phone number, because you know he just wouldn't answer his mobile. Never got it switched on half the time, but hey-o. But it was there this morning, so he's chuffed because he's got it there ready. So he feels like as soon as they give the okay, he can just get in the car and go. So I said, yeah, that's all you got to do. But I thought that was dead quick. So I said he needs to read the rules and regulations of all the leaflets that they send, and they'll tell you what you can and can't do and all that malarkey. Sorry, I'm drinking a cold cup of tea as well. So that's great news, isn't it? Oh, hang on, that'll be my dad, I bet you. Yeah, that was Dad. Do you think he knows? Do you think he knows that I was talking about him? I said to Mel before we started, I bet Grandad will definitely phone when I'm filming. I said he's got a right habit of doing it, no matter what time of the day I do it. Because sometimes I'll do these in the morning, sometimes I do them in the afternoon, sometimes I'll do them in the evening. You know what I mean? He's funny. You just see how everybody is. Oh. Trying to think what else I've done. Oh, I used my Ninja, and I actually did a beef stew, because I was watching Becky from Becky's Madness and Crafts. She did a beef stew last week, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have a go at that. And then I thought, oh, I wonder if I saute the onions and then use it to brown the meat in there, and then I can put all the veg and stuff on top, and you know, the liquid stuff and some garlic and stuff, because I didn't have the ingredients that she uses. But I thought, well, process will be the same, but you know. Oh my god, it was fab. I sauteed my onions, browned my stew meat, put my veg in, and then pressure cooked it for half an hour. And then I put a bit of corn flour in it to thicken it up, and then I kept it on the warm, because it just keeps it on warm. So it just was on warm for about half an hour before Grant come home. Oh my god, it was so tasty. It was so nice. So they've asked me now, I've got to try and do a curry or something in it. So I said, well, Becky or macaroni cheese or something, because I know Becky's done something like that. So I have to go back through her what's in the pot recipe, because I've got that on that playlist saved. But that's why I wanted the Ninja book as well, to see what else I could do. because it dehydrates as well, because Rachel Ray was asking about, did we know any dehydration machines, but this Ninja is supposed to dehydrate vegetables and herbs and all stuff like that, and fruits, and so I might do that in the summer. Pick a load of my herbs, and then dehydrate them, and then they can get stored away in a jar. So that might be interesting, if you know what I mean. But I did enjoy it, and as I say, the kids all ate it up, which is a bonus, isn't it? I got my new cutting mat. I didn't realise how big I'd got. The cutting mat I got is my mum's old A2, and it's in centimetres. Well, I don't do centimetres. I like inches. Everything I do is in inches. So I thought I'll go on Arteza and I'll buy myself a cutting mat. And they were on offer for half price. So I thought, oh, even bloody better. So I found this one, which was 35 inches by 23. Not thinking of, you know, the size. I just said, oh, yeah, that'll be big enough. I'll have that one for that price. So I ordered it. And usually with Arteza, it only takes a couple of days to get stuff. But this took nearly a week. Well, just over a week. So I did contact them just to make sure it hadn't gone walkies. But no, they got it from another company or something. I don't know. I've never heard of the company. LF Clouds or something, I don't know. Anyway, it did come. And it was in this 2 pieces of card, like a flat box. A box that had been flattened to fit it in. And then they'd sellotape the top, must have at some point, and sellotape the bottom. It was literally ripped down this one side. The top was all open, so the side that was like 35 inches, well, it was longer than that. It must have been about 40 something inches long, this box. That was all open, and there was just a tiny bit in the middle on the bottom that was sellotaped. But I thought, oh, it's in. It's a little bit warped, but I thought that happens, you know, you keep it flat, it'll straighten out. So I wasn't too worried. So I brought it in the house. I got it out the box, put it on the table, and carried on doing what I want, because I thought it'll flatten out, which it did, to be fair. It has flattened out. And I kept smelling this smell like a bonfire. And I think some bugger's got a bonfire somewhere. It's stinking in my kitchen. I thought, I haven't got my kitchen window. So I thought, why is it smelling? Have I got the back door open? No. But I could just smell this bonfire smell. It's really strong. I come in the kitchen and I sat at the table here, and I was, I think I was doing something, Etsy listing or something. And I thought, God, it's strong here. So I've just smelt this cutting board. Oh my God, it stunk. It stunk of bonfire. It was so strong. So I thought, oh my bloody God. So I got hold of it and went and put it flat under my Dad's canopy, Grant's canopy outside. Not that it wasn't raining or anything, but just to protect it a bit more from the elements, as they say. And left it out there for a couple of hours. So I said, I was talking to Danielle, and I said, do you think I should mention it to Arteza, the state that it came, you know, and the bonfire smell on it? Because I said, it is odd. And she said, yeah, just drop them a line, you know, if you don't tell them, they're never going to be aware if there's a problem. And I said, yeah. I just wanted somebody to say, yeah, do it, you know. So I got on live chat, and I got to admit, Arteza customer service is always amazing. If you ever want to know anything, or you're not sure about something, I always get on their customer chat thing, customer service, and they've always got information for me. You know, whatever I'm asking, if I just want to know if a product does something, or, you know, how long is it going to take, or this, that, and the other thing. They've always been very, very helpful. So I got on chatting to them. And oh, that was it, because the other day I first of all I was on chatting to them the other day because I wanted to know if it was coming, and they were brilliant. They the lady I talked to, I can't remember her name now, said, yeah, looked into it. She said, yeah, it takes a little bit longer, this one, but it will be with you. She said, by the look of it, either tomorrow or the next day. I said, oh, that's fine, as long as I know it hasn't gone astray or anything. I said, that's all I'm concerned about. And she said, oh, do you mind me asking, you know, why you want a board, cutting board? She said, are you making anything specific? I said, oh yeah, I make, you know, vinyl project bags. She said, oh, for yourself or what? I said, oh, Etsy. She said, oh, she said, have you got a shop? She said, put the link in and I'll have a look. So I put the thing in. But I mean, she only had a look there and then. She was going, oh, I like the B one and I like this one and whatever. She said, oh, you've got some nice stuff there. She said, good luck with it. And then she said, oh, anything else I can help you with? And I went, no. But I thought, oh, that was nice. She just took it that little bit further. But anyway, so I phoned him about, and I said to this lady, I said, I'm not complaining. I said, but I just wanted to make you aware that this had happened. So, you know, in case somebody else phoned you and there is a problem, you know, somewhere along the line. So I explained that I'd got it, the state of the box, whatever. It's a little bit warped, but I wasn't bothered. But it was the bonfire smell I thought was really, really strange. So I said, I don't know whether they're reselling goods that have been in a fire or something. I said, I don't know. But I said, it did absolutely reek. But I thought you better be aware of it because it's odd. And she said, oh, I'm ever so sorry. Do you want a replacement? I said, no. I said, it's fine. I said, I've had it outside for a few hours. I said, and the smell is near enough completely gone now. Only if you stick your nose right there, if you know what I mean. Well, you can't smell it now, but... And I said, the warp is flattening out. So I said, oh, no, I'm quite happy. I'm just, you know, just want to be... She said, oh, I've credited your account 15% of the price. I said, no, it's fine. She said, no, I've already done it. She said, because just to say sorry that you had that little bit of an issue. And bugger me, I looked and it'd already been done. But I was like, oh, okay, thank you. It was like, wow, what customer service is that? I'm going to be going back into Arteza, and fair play, you know, they don't give you a coupon for their store. They give it you back to whatever you paid with it, whether it was PayPal or card or whatever. So, but I do like my Arteza products, I got to admit. One, I like their products, and two, the customer service is the best. Yeah, so I've got this massive, as I say, I had that A2, which I thought was big, and this must be an A1. It's bloody massive. So I'm going to try it out for the first time after I've done this Wip and Chat. So I'll let you know next week how it is. But it's got like light grey one side and dark grey the other side. So I suppose if you're doing dark colours or light colours, you've got a board for each that you can see where the markings are. But I'm glad it's in inches. It's going to be, you watch, I probably won't be able to use it now because I'm so used to doing centimetres. But yeah, so that made me smile getting that this week. And I said, Grant got me that candle, so that was another thing to smile about. Oh, last night, oh my god, people, did I have the nicest surprise out last night. Because like I said to you, Millie had gone to a friend's to stay last night. Jessie said, Mum, I said, yeah. She said, you ever had a full facial massage, you know, the oils, the masks? And I said, no. I said, the nearest I come is at Christmas when we did put the masks on that Trees sent us. She said, oh, I thought so. She said, would you like me to give you a facial? Because Jessie had bought her this jade roller thing. It's jade roll at the top and then a smaller one at the bottom, and then you have this heart-shaped flat stone thing that goes across your jawbones and your cheekbones, and I don't know what it's called, but it's supposed to be really good for your skin, blah blah blah. She'd got that, and she wanted to try it out, and she wanted to give me a full facial. So I said, okay then. She said, I'll go and set upstairs, she said, and then I'll give you a shout, Mum. I said, okay then. This was about 8ish last night. I'd just come off Billy's live, that was it, and I was going to go into Crystal's live, and she shouted at me. And she doesn't, very rare does Jessie do anything like this, you know, want to, you know, do stuff with you. So when she does, you know, you grab it with both hands. So she shouted me up, she greeted me at the bedroom door. She said, come on, madame, she said, it's all ready for you if you'd like to take a seat on the bed and get yourself comfortable. and we will start. So she'd puffed up all the cushions and then she put a towel over it. So I got on the bed, lay down. Oh, it was lovely. She'd put the telly on with this relaxing music on. You know, really relaxing music. You could have fallen asleep to it. So she'd put that on in the background. And she gave me she cleansed my face with, I think it was cucumber stuff. And then she gave me the face mask for 15 minutes. And then she went and, I don't know what she did. And then she made her dad a drink. And then she brought me up a hot juice. Because she didn't want me to get dehydrated while I was having it done. And then she cleaned that off. Well, then she had to use these stones once that was done. Then I had some jojoba or joba something oil massaged into my skin, which was, the massage with this stone thing is, and rollers was, God, it was nice. And then she finished off with this nice moisturising cream. Well, my skin today feels like a baby's bum. It's that soft. I don't think my face has ever been that soft. So I said to her after, then when she'd finished, she'd cleaned all up. She said, right. Well, the cat came, the dog came and lay on the bed as well. And then she said, no, I want you to sit there, go on your phone. She said, no, it's finished, and just relax. And you can go on your phone and drink your drink. It was lovely. It was about like, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes with her. Can't believe that now. It's my husband. Yes, that was my husband and my daughter. We'll say no more on that. Anyway, I was saying about the cutting mat. Yeah, so hopefully I'm going to try it later. I've got some new fabric in, which I put up on my Patreon, see what they think of it. So I'm going to try that out. May cut that. I don't think I'm going to bother now, but I was going to cut that out, but I'm going to leave it. If you could think of any fabric that you think would look nice as a project bag, put it down in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear what material you would like or would think would look nice in a project bag, because I get stuck on ideas and things, and I don't know if what I'm using is people idea, whether they like what I'm doing or not. It's hard, you know, because there's a lot of work goes into it, you know, a lot of behind the scenes of researching it and making sure it's okay and everything. Anyway, what was I telling you about Jessie's facial? I don't know, sorry, and I'm not looking back on the video. I am going to say thanks ever so much for stopping by and listening to my Whip and Chat. Sorry it's ended like this, but yeah, something's cropped up and I've got to go and sort it out. So I'll say thank you for watching, and if some of you can answer some of the comments, the questions I've asked through the video, I would really, really appreciate it, and I'd love to answer them. Or if you've got a question of your own, just pop it down below or contact me on any of my social media, which is down below. My Patreon's down below as well if you want to have a nose at that, and the subscription button's there if you'd like to, because I don't know what the hell's going on there. It seems to be 2 weeks I get subscribers, then I get a week and a half of losing a load of subscribers. 2 or 3 weeks I get subscribers and I don't lose any, and then I've got another week and a half which started Friday, where every day I lose subscribers, 2 or 3 or 5 subscribers a day, which has been for the last 3 days. So I don't know what YouTube are playing at, but anyway, if you fancy sticking around, I'd love to have you. There's a notification button by the side which lets you know when I go live, which is on the Sunday, or when I upload a video, which is a couple of times a week. And if you've stuck it out this long, I really just want to say thank you. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you that take the time out of your day to come and support my channel and watch my videos. It means the world to me. So I'm going to love and leave you there and say take care, look after yourselves and stay safe. Bye. Love you all.